Delivered from dear friends. If you are interested in our high alloy castings and forgings, please kindly follow our shop on Alibaba International. So far we have 3 Alibaba shops. Yes. Yeah. The first one is for customized castings and forgings. The second Alibaba shop is for RTS products. The third shop is for EB machine. So you are always welcome to follow our shops, 3 shops, or send us your inquiries of your metal products. You are always welcome. Okay, Jenny. So let's go on. So, Jenny, do you know what's the registered capital of EB China so far?
The registered capital of EB China is...
Okay, good. Okay, so yes, we have cooperated with Alibaba for for many years. So actually, how long? How many years?
More than 6 years.
Yes, more than 6 years. We have been the gold supplier of Alibaba International. Okay, so now we'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our company, EB China. Okay, so EB China specializes in wear, heat, and corrosion-resistant castings and forgings. So it's very important, for us to get the important certification. So now we'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our important certificates to all our friends here. Okay. Jenny, the first one. Okay, Jenny, what's this certificate about?
It's about environmental management system certification.
Yes, good. Yes, this system complies with
GBT 24001-2016, ISO 14001-2015 requirements.
Okay, good. This certificate is valid for the following scope:
Supply of alloy castings and forgings and sites.
Yes, good. You can, find our
certificate number, certificate date, certificate date of the initial certification.
Also, you can find our
Unified Social Credit Code of certified organization.
in this certificate. Also, IAF and CNAS issued this certificate to us. Okay, thank you. Okay, my dear friends, if you are interested in our high alloy castings and forgings, please feel free to follow our shops. Okay, or send us your inquiries to our emails or online message. Okay. So, Jenny, what's the second important certificate about?
It's about quality management system certificate.
Okay, good. So this system complies with
GBT 19001-2016, ISO 9001-2015 requirements.
Okay, good. This certificate is valid for the following scope:
Supplier of alloy castings and forgings.
Okay, good. You also can find our
certificate number, certificate date, certificate valid date, date of initial certification.
Also, you can find our
Unified Social Credit Code of the certified organization.
Also, IAF and CNAS issued this certificate to us. Okay, good. Okay, my dear friends, don't forget to follow our shops. We have 3 shops on Alibaba. Please visit us. You are always welcome. Okay. Jenny, what about this certificate about?
It's about Occupational Health and Safety Management System certificate.
Okay, good. So this system complies with
GBT 4501-2020, ISO 4501-2018 requirements.
Okay, this certificate is valid for the following scope:
Supply of alloy castings and forgings and sites.
Okay, so on this certificate, also you can find our
certificate number, certificate date, certificate valid date, date of initial certification.
Also, you can find our
Unified Social Credit Code of the certified organization.
Okay, good. Also, CNAS, this organization, issued this certificate to us. Okay. Okay, so we have been the good supplier of Alibaba International for more than 6 years. Yes. So actually, what's the the total sales, online sales on Alibaba International?
More than $3 million.
Okay, more than $3 million. Okay, so my dear friends, if you if you have some castings or forging parts want to be made in China, please come to us, because we can we will be your trusted partner. Okay, good. Okay, so now we'd like to take this opportunity to share our another certificates to our friends here about this one. Thank you. Okay, so Jenny, so what's this certificate about?
Verified Supplier Certificate.
Okay, good. So what's the certificate number?
It's 20881155T.
Good. Also, you can find that TUV came to us to make the on-site assessment. So it's assessed by
JV1 on the September 15th of 2020, valid from September 15th of 2020, valid until September 15th of 2021.
Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. So how about the second one? This one. Okay. So Jenny, what's this award about?
It's about Manufacturing Excellence Innovation Award.
Okay. Good. So just this May we have one forging part. Yes, to participate in this award competition. Yes. So finally, EB China got this prize. So congratulations. Okay, I remember this forging part. Just this forging part. Yeah, this forging part. It was made of chromoly steel, and we forged it and did machining. Yes, it's not an easy part. Just this forging part got this prize. Okay, my dear friends, if you are interested in our high alloy castings and forgings, please feel free to contact us. Also, to follow our shops, then send us your inquiries, okay, to our emails or to our WhatsApp or to our online message. Okay, so EB China not only specialize in manufacturing. Yes, manufacturing, marketing, the casting and forgings. Also, we focus on the research and development and design of new materials. Yes. So far, how many patents did we have?
We have 22 patents.
Yeah, 22 patents. Okay. So, because we have many different patents. Also, last year we also we also got this intellectual copyright management system certification. Okay, so Jenny, what's the certificate or what's the standard?
GBT 29490-2013.
Standard, yes. Okay, good. Okay, so Jenny, could you try to find our patents here? Okay, my dear friends, if you are interested in our high alloy castings and forgings, including, weir, mill liners, grinding balls, and ceramic liners, also the heat treatment trays, heat treatment baskets, also cobalt alloy and nickel alloy, please follow our shops and also send us your inquiries. Okay. So any problem? So cannot do the live.
只能用流量了。只能用流量了。网出问题了，所以要快一点。
Okay, so my dear friend, so firstly, we'd like to make the introduction of our trademarks. So far, Jenny, how many trademarks we have?
We have 5 trademarks.
Okay, so the first trademark from EB China is
EB Casting.
Okay, EB Casting. This is our main business. Okay. How about the second trademark?
It's 千百科技 in Chinese.
Okay, good. The second trademark from EB China is 千百科技 in Chinese, because we are a high technology enterprise. Okay. How about the third trademark?
It's 千百铸弹 in Chinese.
Good. The third trademark from EB China is 千百铸弹 in Chinese. This is also our main business. Okay. The fourth trademark?
It's EB Weld.
Good. EB Weld is our fourth trademark from EB China. Okay, how about the fifth one?
EB Bolt.
EB Bolt. Okay, good. EB Bolt, this is our fifth trademark from EB China, because we also specialize in supply of high-strength bolts and nuts. So if you have any inquiries about bolts and nuts and washers, please feel free to contact us. You are always welcome. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Yes. Okay. So far, we have 5, yes?
Yes.
5 computer software copyright registration certificates. Okay, so the first one is for metal heating and cooling smart control system. Okay, so what's the registration number?
It's 2020 SR 01866795.
Good. So, the second computer software registration copyright certificate is Metal Cooling Facility Remote Adjustable Platform. So what's the registration number?
It's 2020 SR 0190-385.
Okay, good. The third computer software copyright registration certificate is heating temperature control system. So what's the registration number?
It's 2020 SR 0191543.
Okay, great. Okay. So the fourth computer software copyright registration certificate is middle frequency furnace, automatic pumping, automatic steel liquid temperature control system. So what's the registration number?
It's 2020 SR 01866069.
So the fifth computer software copyright registration certificate is for quenching furnace heat treatment control temperature control system. So what's the registration number?
It's 2020 SR 01912226.
Okay, good. Yes. So just now we finished the introduction of computer software registration certification. Okay, from EB China. So now let's introduce our patents. Okay. So the first patent is invention patent certificate. Okay, this patent certificate is for high and middle carbon alloy steel double media quenching heat treatment process. So what's the patent application date?
It's on the December 5th of 2011.
Yes, 2011, very early. It's a very early invention patent. Okay, so our practical new type patent certificate is for heat resistant heat treatment material trace. So what's the patent number?
It's the 2020 202484580.6.
Okay, good. Yes. Okay, the next practical new type patent certificate from EB China is for a kind of material handling basket. So what's the patent number?
It's the 2020 2072938.1.
Yes, good. Okay, so yes, this is our application date. Good. Okay, so the practical new type patent certificate is for a kind of combined mill liners. Okay, so what's the patent number?
It's the 2019 2248668.9.
Okay, good. So the next practical new type patent certificate is for a kind of heat treatment new type heat resistant material trace. So what's the patent number?
This is the 2020 202421364.
Okay, good. So the practical new type patent certificate from EB China is EPC cast stand flasks. So what's the patent number?
It's the 2020 2024213.7.9.
Okay, good. Okay, another practical new type patent certificate from EB China is for corrosion resistant bolt washers. So what's the patent number?
This is the 2020 202420863.6.
Okay, good. Okay, so another practical new type patent certificate from EB China is for a kind of split rings for cast cobalt alloy round bars. So what's the patent number?
It's the 2020 2024213.8.3.
Okay, good. Okay, so Another practical new type patent certificate is for a kind of mini lift bars. Okay, so what's the patent number?
It's VL 2022-0730-191.8.
Okay, good. So, the practical new type patent certificate from EB China is a kind of detachable aluminum castings. So, what's the patent number?
It's VL 2022-0730-160.2.
Yes, good. So we applied for this patent on May 6th of 2020. Okay, good. So the next practical new type patent certificate from EB China is for a kind of detachable wear-resistant lift bars. The patent number is
VL 2019-2248-6929.20.
okay, good. So we applied for this patent on
December 31st of 2019.
2019. Good. The next special new type patent certificate is about metallurgical waste gas treatment facility and metallurgical system. Okay, so what's the patent number?
It's VL 2019-2249-0805.x.
Okay, so we applied for this patent on
the December 31st of 2019.
correct. Okay, so the next practical new type patent certificate from EB China is for working table for machining the inner thread of pipes. So what's the patent number?
It's VL 2019-22500102.20.
Okay, so we applied for this patent on
December 31st of 2019.
right. So this practical new type patent certificate from EB China is a kind of high strength, high toughness lift bars. So what's the patent number?
This is VL 2019-2249-6196.9.
We applied for this patent on
December 31st of 2019.
okay, good. Okay, so we just finished the introduction of our certificates from EB China. So Jenny, so any more would you like us to make an introduction?
We are the member of Wuxi E-Commerce Chamber. We have been warmly participating in the social activities to take the social responsibility.
Yes, EB China is not just a company. We understand that we should take more social responsibility. Yes, this is also one of our company culture. So, my dear friends, if you are interested in any alloy castings and forgings, please feel free to follow our shops on our 3 Alibaba shops. Also, you send us your material grade drawings or size or quantities of your parts, and then we'd like to try our best to work out the solutions for you. Okay, so that's all for our live show of company introduction, this section. So let's welcome the next live show from my colleague. Okay, thank you. Take a photo together. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's welcome my colleague Shelly. Okay, she will prepare for the her PPT. So let's wait here. Wait a moment here. Okay. Okay. Good. Shelly will make a wonderful live show today about copper alloy and aluminum alloy. So welcome, Shelly. Okay.
Hello everyone, this is Shelly from ED China. Welcome to our live show today about copper alloy and aluminum alloy. Part 1. Copper alloy. For catalog, the first one, basic information for copper alloy. The second one is grades and properties of copper alloy. The third one is show our samples for copper alloy. The first one is production types and process for copper alloy. The last one is export kits for copper alloy. First name. Basic information for copper alloy. For composition, copper alloy is an alloy composer of neutral copper and one or more other elements. For color, neutral copper is purple red. For density is 8.96. For melting point is 1018 degrees. Advantage: excellent electrical conductivity, zero conductivity, and crossing resistance. Classification mainly divided into bright, bronze, and copper. For feature, bright copper is generally based on zinc as the main additive element. Bronze is generally based on silicon as the main additive element. Nickel is generally based on nickel as the main additive element. Application: 1 is electrical induction. 2 is transportation industry. 3 construction industry. 4 aviation industry. Next, grades and properties for copper alloy. Grade 1. Grade copper 1. For composition, copper more than 99.95%, and the impurity content less than 0.05. For use, suitable for melting copper, for melting and casting copper wires, copper rod and casting alloys. Copper 2. For composition, the copper contains more than 99.9%, and the impurity contain less than 0.1%. For use, it is suitable for electrical copper wires, conductive thickness, copper rods, and profiles. For properties, good conductivity. Next, copper alloy compressing table. Different standards for different countries. For example, H196 is China standard. For DIN standard and EA standard is copper zinc 5. For ISO standard is copper zinc 5. For UAS standard is C21000. For GIS is C2100. H185. For DAI and the EA and ISO standard is copper zinc 50. For UAS standard is C23000. For GIS is C2300. H670. For DIN and the EA and ISO standard is copper zinc 30. For UAS standard is C26000. For GIS is C2026000. H65. For DIN standard is copper zinc 736. For EA standard is copper zinc 37. For ISO standard is copper zinc 37. For UAS standard is C27000. For GIS is C2700. H662. For DIA standard is copper zinc 40. For ISO is copper zinc 40. For UAS standard is C28000. For GIS is C3712. Next, copper alloy compressive zinc cable. Next, production types and process for copper alloy. Production types for copper alloy: copper round rods, copper tubes, copper plates, copper strips and foils, copper powder, copper castings and forgings. Process for copper alloy: hot rolling process and cold rolling process for copper round rods, tubes, plates, strips, and foils. Die casting process and processing process for copper castings and forgings. Electrical method, optimization method, and reaction method for copper powder. Next, some photos for copper alloy. You can see the first one is copper round rods. Next one is bright copper plates. Next is copper plates. Next, bright copper tubes. Next, bright copper casting. Next, bright copper strips and foils. Last one is copper powder. Next, export kits for copper alloy. This is the copper casting we export to Australia. We adopted casting process. The material is C95210. Next, test report for copper alloy. This one is chemical composition test report. You can see the material is C95210. For composition, for copper, the range is more than 86%, and the actual value is 86.84. For silicon, the range is less than 0.25%, and the actual value is 0.05. For aluminum, the range is 8.5 to 9.5%, and the actual value is 9.21. For magnesium, the range is less than 1.0%, and the actual value is 0.05. For nickel, the range is less than 1.0%, and the actual value is 0.03. For iron, the range is 2.5 to 4.0%, and the actual value is 3.85. For zinc, the range is less than 0.5%, and the actual value is 0.01. Next, this one is dimensional check report for copper alloy. Next, this photo is copper alloy products. Part 2, Aluminium alloy. For catalog, the first one, basic information for aluminum alloy. The third one is grades and properties for aluminum alloy. The third one is show our samples for aluminum alloy. The first one is production types and process for aluminum alloy. The last one is export for kits for aluminum alloy. First name, basic information for aluminum alloy. For composition, general term for aluminum-based alloys. The main alloy elements are copper, silicon, magnesium, zinc, manganese, and the secondary alloy elements are nickel, iron, titanium, and chromium. For color, is silvery white. For density is 2.7. For melting point is about 660 degrees. For advantage, pure aluminum has no density, no melting point, high plastical, easy processing, and strong corrosion resistance. For disadvantage, no density. Next, for solution, it's 13 other elements for heat treatment. For classification, according to processing, casting aluminum alloy and deformed aluminum alloy. According to chemical composition, aluminum silicon alloy, aluminum copper alloy, aluminum magnesium alloy, aluminum zinc alloy, and aluminum red H alloy. For application, aviation, aerospace, and shipbuilding, chemical industry, and welding. Next, grades and properties for aluminum alloy. You can see this table is different grades and different properties. For example, 5052 to H112 grade, the tensile stress is 175. The shear stress is 195. The hardness is 60 HRC. The elongation is 5. For 5083 to H112, the tensile stress is 118. The shear stress is 211. The hardness is 65. The elongation is 14. 6061 to T651. The tensile stress is 310. The shear stress is 276. The hardness is 19.5. The elongation is 5. 6065 to T7451. The tensile stress is 510. The shear stress is 455. The hardness is 175. The elongation is 10. 70775 to T651. The tensile stress is 572. The shear stress is 503. The hardness is 150. And the elongation is 11. 2024 to T351. The tensile stress is 470. The shear stress is 325. The hardness is 120, and the elongation is 20. Next, chemical composition for aluminum alloy. For example, 2024 grade. The silicate is less than 0.231%. For iron is less than 0.5%. For copper is 3.8 to 4.9%. For manganese is 0.3 to 0.9%. For chromium is less than 0.1%. For zinc is less than 0.25%. For titanium is less than 0.15%. For magnesium is 1.2 to 1.8%, and the aluminum is balanced. For grade 5052, the silicate is less than 0.25%. For iron is less than 0.4%. For copper is less than 0.1%. For manganese is less than 0.1%. For chromium is 0.15 to 0.35%. For zinc is less than 0.1%. For magnesium is 2.2 to 2.8%. And the aluminum is balanced. For grade 5083, the silicate is less than 0.238%. For iron is less than 0.4%. For copper is less than 0.1%. For manganese is 0.3 to 1.0%. For chromium is 0.05 to 0.25%. For zinc is less than 0.25%. For titanium is 0.15%. For magnesium is 4.0 to 4.9%. And the aluminum is balanced. For grade 6061, the silicate is less than 0.236%. For iron is less than 0.7%. For copper is 0.15 to 0.4%. For manganese is less than 0.15. The chromium is 0.04 to 0.35%. For zinc is less than 0.25. Titanium is less than 0.15. The magnesium is 0.8 to 1.2%, and the aluminum is balanced. Next, grade 7075. For silicate is less than 0.236%. For iron is less than 0.5%. For copper is 1.2 to 2.0%. For manganese is less than 0.3%. For chromium is 0.18 to 0.28%. For zinc is 5.1 to 6.1%. For titanium is less than 0.2%. For magnesium is 2.1 to 2.9%, and the aluminum is balanced. Next, CL101. For silicate is 6.5 to 7.5%. For magnesium is 0.25 to 0.45%, and the aluminum is balanced. The last one is ZL104. The silicon is 8.0 to 10.5%. For magnesium is 0.2 to 0.5%. For magnesium is 0.17 to 0.35%, and the aluminum is balanced. Next, features of each series for aluminum alloy. One series. The main feature is the high content of aluminum with a purity of over 99.0%. It is the most commonly used material in the convention industries. Two series. The main feature is that the hardness is relatively high, and the precipitation of carbon content is relatively high, reaching 3.325%. Most are the aviation materials. Three series. The main feature is the better accurate factor. The content of the magnesium is relatively high, 1.0 to 1.5%. Four series. The main feature are no melting point, well resistance, heat resistance, and crossing resistance. The content of the silicon is relatively high, 4.5 to 6.0%. Generally used in construction, forges, welding, elect. 5 series. The main features are no testing, high tensile stress, high elongation, and good bending stress, but cannot be stressed by heat treatment. The content of the magnesium is relatively high, 3.325%, and is generally used in industry. 6 series. The most important feature is a cold-treated aluminum forging products, which contain the advantage of the 4 series and the 5 series with higher silicon and the magnesium content, better crossing resistance. 7 series. The main features are hardness, weld resistance, and good weld ability. The zinc content is relatively high, generally used in aviation. 8 series. Aluminum foil, bars, and plates are not commonly used. 9 series. There is no outstanding feature. It is spray alloy. Next, the meaning of letters in aluminum alloy. The word O is meaning noise hardness. The F is meaning free processing step. meaning working hardening step. The W is solution heat treatment step. The T is meaning heat treatment step. For T2 is meaning only for casting. Next, product types and process for aluminum alloy. Production types for aluminum alloy. For example, aluminum rolls, aluminum tubes, aluminum plates, aluminum strips, and foils. Aluminum powder, aluminum castings and forgings. Process for aluminum alloy. Hot rolling process and cold rolling process for aluminum rolls, tubes, plates, strips, and foils. Die casting process and casting process for aluminum castings and forgings. Electrical method, optimization method, and reduction method for aluminum powder. Next, some photos for aluminum alloy. You can see the first one is aluminum rolls. The second one is aluminum plates. The third one is aluminum powder. The fourth one is aluminum tubes. And the last one is aluminum casting. Next, export case for aluminum alloy. This is the aluminum casting we export to Russia. The process is the precision casting. The material is ZL101. Next, test report for aluminum alloy. This one is chemical composition for aluminum alloy. The first one is aluminum 6063. For composition, the silicon. For silicon, the range is 1 to 0.6. The actual value is 0.3. For magnesium is 0.55. For copper, the actual value is 0.02. For manganese, the actual value is 0.02. For zinc, the actual value is 0.05. For titanium, the actual value is 0.03. And the aluminum is balanced. Next, the material is ZL101. For composition, for silicon, the actual value is 6.9. The magnesium is 0.42. For copper is 0.005. For magnesium is 0.002. For zinc is 0.01. For titanium is 0.01. For aluminum is balanced. Okay. Next, this one is dimensional check report for aluminum alloy. This table is different size for aluminum alloy. Next, this one is drawings for aluminum alloy and the products for aluminum alloy. Next, I will show some samples for you for aluminum alloy. You can see this one is aluminum alloy. The material is 6061. The thickness is 2 millimeter. Okay, if you have any inquiry for copper alloy and aluminum alloy, please follow our shop. Thank you. That's all for my speech now. Thank you for your valuable time. Welcome to our next live show. Thank you. Okay, next, welcome my colleague, Lisa.
Hello, this is Ethan from China. Good afternoon. Now I will tell you about our product. As you see on the screens, it calls the vertical iron manhole covers. As we know, manhole covers is used widely in our daily life. For example, when we walk on the road or have a cycling, you will see the manhole covers in the road. Now I will tell you more about our manhole covers for you. The first things, there are about 4 advantages for the ductile irons. The first advantage is it has a good softness. Due to the impact value is similar to that medium carbon steel, which is more than 10 tons of free iron weight. And the second advantage is it has higher strength. The tensile strength is more than 420 million pounds. Yield strength is more than 300 million pounds. The same as low carbon steel, but it's 3 times than the free iron data. And the third advantage of the ductile irons is for its good elasticity. The elongation is more than 7% and similar to high carbon steel. And the green iron data elongation is almost 0. And the fourth advantage is the strong corrosion resistance. In water Supplier corrosion test. The corrosion amount in 90 days is only only 1/40 of the steel pipe and 1/10 of the gray idle pipe, and the service life is twice that of gray idle pipe and 5 times that of the original steel pipe. The advantages of the Occupational idles has another advantages as you see on the screen is good damping and low cost. Because of the modular bracket micro structure of the modular cast irons, it is superior to cast steel in reducing vibration. And an important reason for choosing can reduce cast iron is such kind of cast iron has lower cost than the cast steel. And the low cost of the modular cast iron makes this material more popular. And the casting efficiency is higher than the traditional green irons. And the machining cost of the modular cast iron is also reduced. As you see, the photo is one of our Occupational iron metal cover. It has no noise during service, in line with environmental requirements. And the contact surface between the body and the drain is almost zero. And we adopt 3 process to ensure 100% seamless match to eliminate the noise when the vehicles are passing by. And the next part is the tensile strength and about its softness and strong bearing force. The above are several times that of original cast iron, which are close to material of steel. And the carrying capital is much better than the national standards, about 360,000 Newton, and it can withstand all kinds of heavy truck rolling, and it can effectively prevent the accidents from the failure of metal covers. And as we know, the metal covers is used in the road, and the safe is one of the important things we need to face. So our design for the safety, we use integrated combination of our size. Digital idols manhole cover will not fall off the ground and will not shift. And another is non-slip cast process. The expressed non-slip casting technology makes our production liners clean and the very quick no-slip pattern on the surface of the manhole cover, and increases correction to prevent pedestrians from shipping due to rain, snow, and ice. So our manhole covers can use all seasons among a year. And the feature of the ductile aero barrier covers is bigger, being capital, and anti-slip and better flexing performance, and it will not be lifted or washed away by raining water during heavy rain. All the dangerous manhole covers are generally designed for the drainage when it rains in the city center, and the material is generally cast iron with a gap in the middle to facilitate the smooth form of water into the well, and there is generally a row of strong sticks to block debris or other debris. And it is easy constructions and light in weight, and bed in load bearing, and impact resistant, and anti-bending, and more beautiful and durable after hot deep scenic treatment, and it's better anti-corrosions, and we adopt hinge connections or hook connection, and which is easy to open and has anti-shift function. Now here is usually the EN 125 standard. As we know, for example, the table A15. This means that the beam capacity is about 1.5 tons, such as the pedestrians and bicycles. For example, if you see a manhole cover which is the standard A15, it means you can ride a bicycle over this manhole cover, and it is safe and strong enough to support you over the manhole cover safely. And the next standard is B125. It means it green capacity is on the footpaths and pedestrians areas, car parks, or parking platforms. So you can know that if there is a manhole cover, its standard is B15. You can drive a car or taxi car on this manhole cover, and it will not be low and also drop down, and it can give you the support due to its strength or hardness of its form. As we know, we usually use standard like the C250 or the D400. Both of these two standards we used widely. For example, it can bearing capacity about 25 tons and 40 tons.